the new man in the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verses 23 through 25 says, to be made new in the attitude of your minds. Verse 24 says, and to put on the new self, created to be like God in the true righteousness and holiness. Verse 25 says, therefore, each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we all members of one body. The book of Ephesians chapter 4 describes both the unity of believers and the new hope which Christians have in Jesus. The chapter begins with Paul's mission of his imprisonment and his focus on Christian unity. There he appeals that Christians to live in a way which reflects the grace we've been given to by God. Also, this chapter developed a concept of new life believers have in Jesus. Paul began to assign certain actions and attitudes to the new self all believers ought to take on. He urges his readers to live accordingly to the calling they have received as believers. This includes humility, gentleness, patience, and love. Unity and peace were essential to Paul, noting the importance of one's spirit, hope, Lord, faith, baptism, God, and Father of all. And the grace is given to each as Christ desires. Now, maturity is important because it keeps believers from being up and down in their walk with God. It also helps to avoid being deceived by false teachers. Verse 14. Instead, mature believers can speak the truth in love, focusing on Jesus, who keeps the body of Christ together. Believers are no longer to live sinfully as Gentiles do. Paul is using this term Gentiles to refer to those who do not have the saving knowledge of Christ. Non-believers lack the understanding and are separated by God through the hardness of their hearts. They live in chaos to sin. Believers must not be known for this way of life. Rather, believers put off the old self and set their minds on the spiritual things, putting on the new self of godly living.